everyone. Hey there, everyone, and welcome to Pandora Astrology's monthly horoscope for Aries. I'm Julia Mijas, and with me today is
Jamie Kale Miller. And hey there, Aries. I want to start with some news about career. Now, I want to let you know that Saturn is on a 2.5-year journey traveling through your 12th house. And Saturn is the ruler of your 10th house of career. So Saturn is absolutely your career planet. And when Saturn travels through the 12th house, you might feel like you just want to coast for a while. And actually, that could be the right approach. Now, I know that you're usually a go-getter, and it's pretty tough to be facing a time period when, for an extended time, you might have to just kind of sit on your hands and just sort of coast along with whatever you've been doing recently and not really try to make a lot of progress. But this Saturn transit through your 12th house has a really important meaning, which is that during this 2.5-year period, which begins now during 2023 and will go on into 2024, it's not so important to make material gains that anybody could see. It's more important to make spiritual gains in your career. And if that sounds like a funny combination, it kind of is. So my point is, these are years in which you're supposed to be working on your integrity inside rather than your bank outside in your career. Now, the good news is that Saturn is going direct in the first week of this month. And so if you've been feeling like sort of lost in a fog and like confused about like, oh, I should be doing something with my career, but what? Then now is the time for you to just kind of relax and don't worry about it and recognize that in a couple of years, your direction will be more clear, and just find something to do right now that will keep the momentum going that you already had created last year. So, you could stand to take a little bit of a chill pill about it, I would say. Now, Juno is in your 6th house, which is great news. Juno is supporting you on the job, helping you, especially if you're a manager of people on the job, and just helping you to be more personable and social on the job. And then when we look at finances, we see that Ceres traveling through your 8th house this month is a bit of a challenge in terms of, sort of pulling you towards maybe being overly yielding when it comes to the finances that you share with a partner. And I would be very cautious about taking on debt also while Ceres is here. Now, at the end of the month, Ceres is going to move on to your 9th house and into the sign of Sagittarius, and she loves to be in Sagittarius and the 9th house. This is going to make you feel a little bit more relaxed about money, a little bit less fearful, maybe less paranoid about money. And it's that generosity that can open up your grasp and allow money to flow to you and provide opportunities to change some of your beliefs about money and your own value so that you can bring in and allow more money into your space in the future. Now, Julia, you got some news about relationships for the Aries out there, yeah?
Yes, I do. Well, Aries, I do want to mention that Mars is also going to be in your 8th house too. And the 8th house does have a lot to do with the relationships. Everyone thinks it's the 7th house, and that's true. But the 8th is the 2nd house from the 7th. So it represents your partner's income. So with Mars in the 8th, there might be some conflicts. Maybe you're not seeing eye to eye with your partner over money if you currently are in a relationship. That can be some of the challenges of Mars in the 8th. But some of the benefits of Mars in the 8th. The 8th house is a very psychological house. It's a house of deep sexual intimacy. So this can be a very, very arousing transit where you just merge on a greater level. You're very driven to, because this is Mars, to merge with your partner financially, sexually, even psychologically. Now, what's helping all of this out is Venus in the 7th house, where she's going to be for most of the month. I think she goes in there after the first week. Venus loves the 7th. It's a natural house for her to be in. So when she's here, she's going to bring a lot of harmony. She's going to bring a lot of peace to your relationship. So if you aren't seeing eye to eye with money, Venus is going to help you out a lot. And if you're single, she can also bring more dating opportunities into your life, which I know you would like very much, Aries.
Well, that's all for today. If you enjoyed this horoscope, please do like it, subscribe to our channel, and tell your friends all about us.
And you can find us at our website, pandoraastrology.com, to get a reading with one of us, and also find us on Patreon for workshops and classes. And we'll see you around the cosmos.
Bye-bye.